Hey guys, welcome back to Elune. In today's video, we're just around the corner from launch. It's like a day away. So I thought I'd give some advice on the best heroes to reroll for. Keeping in mind that this may change when Global does launch. So if things do change, I'll make an update video and go over that. But I know that a lot of people are going to be starting at launch and they'll want to know what they want to roll for when they are re-rolling. So first, I'm just going to do a very basic summary of the re-roll system. Basically, when you clear stage 1, 2 for the first time, it's very easy. Like, you just cruise through, do whatever it tells you. You clear 1, 2, you'll get a single summon. That can actually be a legendary hero from what I've heard. So if you get really hardcore and you want to roll for a legendary there, it's a 2% drop chance. So if 50 tries, you might get it. You still might not. So if you're really hardcore, maybe try and get one there. But once you clear 1, 5, you'll get a selective summon, which is basically... you get a 10 pull, but you get to do it up to 30 times, and you can choose at any point to exit with the heroes you pull. Now, with that 30 pull summon, like that 30 tries, the legendary hero, which is typically your Nat 5s, will only be summoned at 3 stars. Now, this is important to remember, and massive shout out to Tectone. Awesome dude, great bloke. We've done content for other games together. I'm looking forward to playing another game with him. I'll leave links to his stuff in the description. But he made a video talking about things you might not know. He mentioned something I didn't know. Those 3-star natural 5-star heroes, so the 3-star legendaries that you pull from that multi-pull, they're going to be really much more expensive to power up than the natural 3 stars. So you don't really want to burn too many resources into them. So I feel like the unit you look for from that 30 attempt, like the selective summon, is a unit that you'll want to use later on, not the unit that you really want to be pushing for right now, because they'll sort of lose effectiveness because you don't really want to power them up as fast because they're so expensive to power up. That's the basic gist behind that. But once you do finish that first selective summon, you will then go to your inbox, collect everything from your inbox, and you'll have enough summons to do a 10 pull. Now, the 10 pull is the one you really want to watch out for and find the heroes that you want, because those legendary heroes will be at their natural 5-star level, and that's when they're really going to kick into it. If you want more in-depth stuff into the rerolling, like I said, Tectone has a video, and also one of the guys from Discord, he's just started making content, and Elune's his first game. So Toby, I'll leave a link to his YouTube in there as well. He's only just dipping his toe in, making a few videos now, so hope he continues. Really good dude. So I'll leave those guys' stuff in the description. You can check them out later. But now we'll jump into the heroes. So when we go over here, we go to the log, we'll go to heroes. Now, like I said, these things could change at Global, but from the Korean version, which only launched like a few days ago, there's a meta that seems to be forming there where the Korean version is a lot harder to progress in than the Taiwanese version. So what it seems to be looking at is that you're really going to want either the tank, which if we go over here, we'll click on the tank. He is the natural 5-star tank, and his name is Fahrenheit. Well, at least that's what it is on the wiki. If you want to have a look at the wiki's an awesome resource. It actually labels what all the skills for the heroes are and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'll leave that in the description as well. But this guy, the Nat 5 tank, looks absolutely wicked. These designs, I mean, damn, look at that hand. Like, oh, that is, like, I really do want this guy. Not because he's meta, but because he looks like a beast. However, there's so many good-looking heroes that I really don't care. But this guy, I'll go through it. I'll go through his skills. So basically, all heroes in this have 3 active skills and 3 passive skills, which is really nice. I love passives, adds depth, and in most turn-based RPGs and stuff like that, you know, you might be lucky and get 1 passive on a hero. This one, you're getting 3 passives on every hero. I don't know, it just feels good to me. So, his first skill. The first skill is always just their general skill that's just basically generating the resource. It's very basic. Strikes an enemy 2 times, inflicting damage. His second skill gains an enhanced buff that increases basically increases his defenses, adds a barrier that absorbs damage, and that's pretty much it. Increases his defenses, gives him a shield. Nice, can't complain with that. His third skill grants all allies an enhanced buff that reduces damage received by 50% for 3 turns. That's really nice. Really, really nice damage mitigation. And also a soul effect that allows him to take 100% of the damage that they would have taken instead of his allies. So he's basically just a big ass meat shield that sits there, reduces damage taken by the allies, puts shields and increases his defenses, and then takes the damage that they would have taken. Really, really nice. Like, can't complain with that. But then we get into his passives as well, which are also really nice. So, the passive number 1 casts a physical effect that causes provoke on all enemies with 10% higher attack speed than his own at the beginning of each wave. This is ridiculous. So basically, he's provoking as a passive enemies that are faster than him. Arena, yes. Not just arena, it's like that's great for like campaign and stuff like that. You know, he gets an AoE provoke as a passive. Keep him slow. You're going to be provoking everyone in the campaign levels. Nice, but man, that is really nice for arena. Really looking forward to that. So that's really good. Next passive, when his HP is below 25%, he gains a barrier that absorbs damage. And this can only be activated once per battle. So really, really nice. He drops low, gets a barrier, mitigates damage. Like, he just seems like an absolute brick wall. Really, really nice. But like I said, that first passive what really makes him. The third passive reduces damage received by 5% until character's next turn after receiving damage from a direct attack. Not too bad. Reduces damage received basically until the next turn. So he takes damage, he gets reduced damage, takes damage, gets reduced damage. Not the best passive in the world, not as exciting as the other ones, but still pretty decent. So can't complain with that. So that is Fahrenheit. Really sick looking dude, like just looks absolutely wicked and an amazing tank. So like I said, because in the Korean version, the progression is seems really hard, like enemies hit really hard. That's why we're looking at this guy, because you want to mitigate it. If Global comes out and they make it really easy, then it might turn to some of the damage dealers as being a better option. But like I said, this is just the best information we have now, so that's why he's one of the units that you want to reroll for. The next one we're going to look at is going to be the healer. Once again, if things are going to be hitting hard, you're going to be taking lots of damage, then you'll want to be, you know, healing that damage and mitigating it. Look at that, the animations in this game. Wow. So this is going to be Freya. That's her English name on the wiki. Don't know if that's what it'll stay as in the game, but she's the natural 5-star healer. Really nice design again. I do love the character designs in this game. And we'll go through her skills. Her skills are really nice, really good support hero. So, skill 1, it's basically on allies, it's going to be healing. On enemies, it's going to be dealing damage. Just basic, nothing fancy to it. Basic healing damage. That's it. Her skill 2 activates a barrier on all allies that absorbs damage for 3 turns. Nice. It's a barrier. Once again, you know, you've got your tank who's going to be putting his own barrier on, but hey, mitigating damage on everyone, never a bad thing. Third skill, heals the HP of all allies and grants a soul effect causing immunity against all damage for 1 turn. Immunity? I'll take that. Immunity to damage? Yes. It's not bad. Heal, also nice. Once again, the heal, it's hard to tell until you test. Like, I don't really want to play too far into these games, but I'm tipping the heal numbers will be really nice. She is the Nat 5, better stats, better heal. I'm just assuming it'll be a nice heal. Then we move into passives. If Freya's healing lands as a crit, puts a buff on the target that heals them for a small amount immediately, and then also it's a heal over time. So for the next 2 turns they have at the start of their turn, they'll get a heal. Really nice. More healing. Can't complain. You want to stack crit. I love heals. I love games with heals that can crit. I don't know. Just reminds me of playing a paladin in World of Warcraft. Just, I don't know. Something about it. If an enemy's attack lands as a crit, this is her next passive, sorry. If an enemy's attack lands as a crit, casts a buff over the ally that reduces the damage taken by 10% for 2 turns. Nice. If the enemies do start critting, getting extra damage, you're going to be mitigating some of that damage. You know, it's a trade-off. You don't want them to crit, but if they do, you're mitigating. It's okay. It's just the built-in failsafe type thing. Passive 3, when an ally's barrier... Okay, I was about to brutalize that. You know when you get real tongue-tied while reading something? let's start that again. When an ally's barrier or damage immunity effect elapses. The elapses is what really caught me out there. The target ally's HP will be healed equivalent of 20% of the amount of damage that was absorbed or nullified. So if you get that damage immunity, they do a huge nuke on you and you're low. Basically, when that barrier ends, you're going to get healed back up to full, or 20% of it. If it's a massive nuke on a squishy unit, might heal them full. It's really nice. Really, really nice effect, and that is going to be amazing. But like I said, once again, those are the two main units that it seems like you're going to want to reroll for. But like I said, it can change. So for me, what I'm actually going to do, if you want to know the system of what I'm looking at, if you can pull both of them, amazing. When I'm going to reroll, I'm not going to reroll for the 1-2-1, like having like a 2% chance at one summon. I don't think I have the patience to go for that. What I'm going to go for is either, basically what I really want is this dude because he looks like a beast. So Fahrenheit's the one I'm going to go for, and I'm going to go for him off that next 10 pull after the selective summon. So I really want an account where I can get him at 5 stars from the start, because he's the tank. The tank being 3 stars and being stuck behind it isn't going to be nice. I want him at 5 stars straight away, so he's the one I'm probably going to reroll for. Once again, if I get impatient, I may just give up and try something else. But that next 10 pull from all the goodies you get on your inbox, also, it's global launch. Maybe they'll give us more goodies. You might get 2 temples. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But he is the one that I'm really going to be aiming for to get as my natural 5 star from the multi-pull. If we look at the actual the selective summon where you get the natural 5 star as a 3 star, there's a few I'd be happy to get. I'd be happy to get her, obviously, good healer. Once again, the healing numbers won't be as good if she's at 3 stars, but I still think it will be decent enough to get through. Another one, this dude on one of my rerolls, I got him, like I said in the last one, I just love his design. I love the dragon. I love that the dragon goes into the sword. I'm just getting a bit personal on these now, the next options, but I just think he's really nice, really cool, and yeah, I just like it. I like it. That's basically it. The next ones, basically, after that, anything that looks cool is what I'm really going for. I mean, this dude has some really nice AoE, looks wicked, awesome design. He's another one that I'll settle for in my multi-pool. And in that selective pool, I'm also going to be looking at trying to get, a couple of extra natural 4 stars in the pool as well, just to, buff up my numbers. But yeah, just any sort of pools like that with some of those decent heroes, with a bit of decent AoE. This chick's supposed to be really nice AoE damage as well, and like the design for this, wait to see this animation. Like, yeah, I'll take her as a 3 star. Damn, I love those sword holsters. That's so cool. But yeah, something like her with AoE damage. AoE damage is always nice, so I'm not going to complain with that. But pretty much, like I said, if I pull a legendary hero at that 30 pull that I think looks cool enough, and I got a couple 4 stars in it, then I'll just take it and roll with it, and then move straight into those actual summons where I am rolling for Fahrenheit as my Nat 5. So that is it for this video on who you should re-roll for. Once again, I don't want to leave anything out, which is, it's all conditional. It may change in global version, and then, we'll make videos to update it. But like I said, Tectone and Toby, I'll leave all their stuff in the description below. They both have done re-roll guides, so if you want more in-depth into the re-rolling than what I provided at the little, basics at the start of mine, go check it out. They do a full run-through. I just thought I'd just paraphrase it because they've done good content for it, and it's already done. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like I said, just around the corner is global launch, so really looking forward to it. If you're still sticking around at this stage, don't forget to drop a like, and if you are new, please subscribe, join the Discord. There's a good community, so get around it. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.